Hello, Virgo. Or, why did I say Virgos? I'm on Libra. I just got done with my Virgo video. Okay. Libra. Hello, Libras, and welcome. I am Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. And this is my disclosure. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. This may not resonate with everyone. This will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and pulls at your heartstrings and leave the rest. If it doesn't feel like, it goes with anything when it relates to your life, I'll just kind of let it go. Be wise with it, alright? Be very wise with it. If you would like to donate to my channel, the link for that is below. Greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for your donations. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing greatly expands the channel and help me to be able to bring in new things and do a lot more with the channel. So thank y'all so much for all your subscribes and views. It's greatly appreciated. And this is a weekly reading for Libra. Let's get this right, Unicorn. Libra. Alright. Oh, and please keep in mind, energies are linear, so something from last week can help you with this week, and this may not resonate with you till maybe a few weeks from now, however it is, but whenever you click on it, for those that are new to my channel and this is 2 weeks old, when you click on this, that was when it was meant for you to click on, and it's either going to help you with something that you've been going through. So that's how it's really linear, okay? Or it's going to help you with something that you may be about to go through in the next week or next few days from now. So whenever you click on this, that was when it was meant for you to know about it. And keep that in mind. It could be about something from the past that you are going through, or it could be something coming up. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And put some of it in your back pocket, because you never know what it could help with. Alright. Libra. Libra. Please do check your Venus, Moon, Rising, Mercury. Your Mercury sign works with communication. Your Venus kind of works more with love. Jupiter is more into masculinity. Check all those signs and what energies they work with, and because some of the other videos that I have may resonate more with a specific situation within your kind of sign with whatever planet that rules in situational matter, okay? Alright, so please do keep that in mind. This is Libras can resonate, in love, depending on how you can really view these card readings. Okay, anyway, I felt like it was very necessary for this video to say that. That is weird, because I don't usually say that on all my videos. I try to, but it doesn't always work out right. So, Libras, I'm going to go ahead and keep taking my time, because apparently I can upload to about 50 minutes without having to go into 2 videos. So, I'm excited. Yes, so I definitely am taking my time into laying out my readings, giving out as much information as possible in each and every reading, instead of rushing through them. I just feel as if I don't have to rush through them anymore. Okay, so for some of you, I feel that's what you're really coming into the energy with, is being loyal with yourself and not feeling as if you have to rush through your own healing and bringing yourself into personal protection. And some of you, it's receiving a message or giving out a message. You're not kind of like pushing or rushing yourself too much into it, and honoring your own sensitivity about the abundance and concealment within the wisdom that you are coming into. Okay, because you do have the wisdom card here twice. You have oracle wisdom and breathe, because you're possibly going to be going into a fickle kind of like scenario that is going to have you to be making a decision about something that maybe comes to work, or when it comes to loyalty and maybe a like work or love or people within your work, and maybe giving a message about things that may be sensitive, or receiving a message that may be sensitive, but allow yourself to have that personal protection, balance out your energy when it comes to this kind of, wow. It's like, here is all like earth, fire, that's air. Is that water? So all these are earth. That looks very earth-like, but it has also kind of like an element of fire in it. So does the horse. What about the water? Okay. I'm feeling there is a lot of earth energy and grounding within the mix of being a air element and being focused into the direction that your heart is calling you towards. And it is it was like you felt pressured to a point into this direction, and possibly releasing a concealment about something and having wisdom about it that corresponds with work or your own abundance coming in. But it's saying allow yourself to breathe and see the wisdom behind this, so that you're not overly emotional about this direction, and being able to shift your energy into a strong focus with your own sensitivity about these messages and communication. Okay, so now let's go to story form. What other messages do we have for our dear Libras? Okay, we'll leave that there too. Alright, we'll start laying these out. Interesting, Libra. Yeah, you're having the wisdom into stripping the illusions away about the challenges that you have been going through. Wow, see, I really love getting more cards, because it can really change the whole storyline. But at the same time, the storyline that I laid out could be like really resonate with some people that really needed that way of storyline, and then the second one could maybe not all the way resonate with them. So definitely keep that in mind as to, you know, my storyline before and then my storyline afterwards. Holy cow. Ugh. Oh, you got the burden card. Wow, you got both of them. Holy cow. Libra. Damn. Okay. Wow, I only have one card for that one. Oh, Okay. This is a little bit of a rough one, Libra. Okay. Yeah. You have a fickle going on when it comes to understanding what to do and maybe a leap of faith into something that could potentially be more of your emotional fulfillment, and releasing and focusing on releasing burdens. I feel emotional burdens and teachings of not necessarily understanding the lessons behind, because this is okay, because these are clarifying the loyalty card, okay, and burdens of lack thereof of loyalty, okay, and the teaching card upside down. So some of you are receiving the wisdom behind loyalty and the burdensome of lack thereof loyalty, and some of you are switching this upside down and turning this right side up and giving out possibly a message of revealing secrets of lack thereof loyalty, and a celebration of releasing of your insecurities about this, okay? And coming into healing with the insecurities of I feel like lack of happiness, and you're coming into being able to understand how to switch this upside down and how to protect this with the lessons that you received, and coming into like a pressured healing with it because of not being emotionally fulfilled, and it kind of putting you into a lot of fickles about it, okay? And that's what your challenge was, and stripping of your challenge and receiving wisdom within these challenges, okay? Alright, Libra. And it's opening up your abundance. Like, all of this healing and leap of faith and, like, releasing of the burdensome of these issues that you are going through, you're opening fulfillment of your abundance, and some of you, it's with love. It's like a generosity of giving and receiving with like emotional release and perspective switch and growth between each other, and coming into like evening out your cups, and really and bringing in like an emotional abundance between you two. This could also be when it comes to work, not necessarily when it comes to love, and concealing or releasing the concealment of control, and the perspective switch that you've gone through, and working through this, because you weren't working through this, which is why I feel this was upside down and the sun was not like shining upon this matter. But now it's like you're contemplating upon the giving of your cup in a brighter light, and focusing on releasing these burdens to be able to emotionally climb up the ladder in an equal of generosity of giving and receiving, cycles of letting burdens down, and within own insecurities about this being upside down, and being sensitive upon it, and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel of being able to release this, no matter how harsh it may be between the both of you. It's like you're being able to subside that anger and lay out the facts within. Okay, a lot of people are going through this, and laying out the facts right there within it, and releasing and having celebration of the message, releasing secrets, okay? Because the secrets, I mean, this hidden things in the card is upside down, but having a sensitive emotion about like the insecurities behind releasing this, but it was insecurities within yourself about it and the lack thereof of loyalty. And you're like going ahead and lightheartedly releasing this after you go through this healing and the hearth fire of your heart within the emotional burdens that you were focusing on being able to release and learn from, and stripping the illusions away so that you may no longer be going through the challenges within keeping this inside. And you will then be more generous within your emotions and teachings, and kind of leading by example in a way, and kind of releasing a lot of the insecurities in your teachings, and becoming the star within it, because it was meant for you to go through these insecurities to be able to bring across a message unto others, and really celebrate how much of an accomplishment of a star that you have come into, and the sun shining upon these matters, and being able to bring the light from the other end, from the darkness of the tunnel within others, to be able to equally fill each other's cup with truth and with being able to release control within the dynamics of relationships, okay? Control within the fear of the control, and also releasing a concealment within your perspective of not thinking you are good enough to be like this green man, okay? You are now seeing how you have been and already been stepping into your greenmanship, about working with plants, about alchemically understanding the wisdom behind the lessons that was put into your own melting pot, okay? And taking a leap of faith into this, that is going to literally bring you your 9 of Cups, okay? It is your 9 of Cups. Like, you're opening the concealment that this leap of faith is your 9 of Cups, and you're going into trust and understanding you have an immense amount of personal protection for this leap of faith, okay? Into loyalty and being able to drop the burdens of what illusional factors. Why did I do that? Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Illusional factors of what loyalty may have felt a burdensome upon you, but you're going through an ultimate possibilities of understanding the teachings that loyalty truly can be within, either it be work or commitment and loyalty with yourself, and being able to kind of come together with a new self of love of your masculine and your feminine, and bringing in fulfillment within your heart. That could be for some of you, and for some of you it's like not being loyal to your heart within a situation, coming to love and concealing things, and not really going at this love in a loyalty like way of the heart, and giving you a lot of insecurities about it, and very sensitive about these insecurities, and being able to really rise above that like an Aquarius, okay? Leveling up your own, like, because Geminis are the babies of the air sign, Libras are the kind of like adolescent of the air signs, and Aquariuses are the adults of the air signs. Or grandfathers, and y'all are the adults, and then so on and so forth, you understand. But you are rising up into the matter of wisdom as an Aquarius element, okay? More or less, some of you have Aquarius in your chart, and I would recommend definitely watching the Aquarius video. And some of you, you're dealing with an Aquarius and having more and understanding the wisdom behind the things that they were teaching you and rising up into an energy of Aquarius. But I feel there's a lot of Aquarius energy in this, okay? And possibly being sensitive and wanting to speak and reveal secrets about insecurities maybe with an Aquarius, okay? However that really connects with you in your own kind of like heart and focus and your skill, because you're working with your skill on being able to wow, you even have another Aquarian card here. Okay. With your skill about understanding your emotions better and understanding, like, this could be like a concealment holding back of an emotional offer, whether you're giving it out or whether you're receiving it. That's also what this could be. But, or like an emotional news, like an emotional message of some sort for some of you, okay? But this is also could, for what I was reading here, is that your understanding and coming into a fulfillment and inward abundance about working with being able to like harness your emotions in more of a like enlightening way and in a heartfelt like centered way, okay? And which is bringing a lot of celebration into the scenario and emotional fulfillment of emotional healing, okay? And an emotional wish come true within your own healing. Bringing your Eight of Bows to like your victory. It's like your Eight of Bows, and it's like bringing it out into a victory energy, which is why I feel you have the fulfillment over there. And being able to see the preciousness behind really tapping more into your emotions and leveling them out and not feeling as if they're such a burdensome of a responsibility, because you have that here twice. And for some of you, it's like a burdensome of like maybe in a relationship and lack thereof of loyalty in a relationship, and really being able to like talk this through but not allowing your emotions to get too much in the way to where it turns into a fight, okay? Take the emotional factor out of it, feel maybe past it's caused possibly why that's upside down, and lay out the facts and come to a compromising and forgiveness kind of like agreement with each other. And you'll really be able to, after that, release the insecurities and come into more of a teaching of the both of you being able to be loyal and open more, emotionally more open with each other, okay? But it's going to take a lot of strength to be able to release past sensitive insecurity or things, concealments that's caused a lot of insecurities, okay? And boundment. And being able to respectfully talk with each other about whether if this is going to work between y'all two or not, but still laying out all of the concealment for this healing, okay? And not and like giving it time to come out. It's going to be an extreme amount of challenge too. an extreme amount of challenge to be able to release all of this, but especially with the emotions, kind of trying to hold back the pains of these emotions, but it's going to grant you a lot of healing, and it's going to be emotionally like wish come true fulfilling, and you're going to feel victorious once you can really get through this, okay, for the both of you, especially with it being the two of vessels. Like, it'll be healing, an abundant amount of healing for the both of you, and you'll both be able to see the directions that is needed, and it could take a leap of faith for the both of you to stay together, and to take a lot of personal protection upon these matters, and to come to, you know, an agreement about how vulnerable y'all are going to have to be with each other, and trust of releasing of concealments and having things hidden, okay? I'm going to give y'all elements of the air. Spirits of the air. What kind of message do you have for our dear Libras? Yeah. Okay. This is going to require a lot of emotional giving and opening up and vulnerability. But it's going to come out kind of like how I said with the Sun card. It's going to really open up amazingly for the both of you, okay? It's whether it just be healing for the both of you and you split your ways, or it's y'all coming together and you be, and for some of you some of you that are masculine that are watching this, that are males, you're going to be able to like step in your like kind of like kingship of honoring your fire and your passions in this, okay? Of being able to really truly lay down the burdens of like there being no victory, there being no healing in this matter. Like, you're going to be able to lay down the burdens of this and being able to step in this in not a controlling like way, but in a like a higher understanding, like more of a higher masculine of yourself. Like, I don't know how to describe that. Like, you're not going to be too controlling, but you're going to be able to step in your kingship, in your element of earth, in your element of fire, and your element of water, like, and air. Like, you're going to have all of them together and be able to be this, instead of like only having accomplishments and certain kind of elements within yourself, you're going to be all of them. I feel like you understand that. Okay. You're going to be able to, like, the sun's going to rise on the fact that you are all of them, and you're going to be able to, like, these energies are very similar. Very. Besides the fisher, the kingfisher, but that was interesting how there was a kingfisher next to the condor that I put on my Facebook. And the condor is the largest flying bird, and the kingfisher is like the swiftness of, because we have the kingfisher as an air element in here, in this deck, in my shaman deck, but the condor is the shaman of death into the kingfisher of like this bright new like releasing all of that is no longer serving you mentally, like perspectives that is no longer serving you mentally. It's like you're coming out of the condor and into your kingfisher, your rooster. It's like this is like your ultimate kingship of all the elements together and all the understandings together. And stepping into like the Aquarian sign of basically you're the rising up of the star within your own like connections with the spirits, connections with those you connect with, and you're going to be able to really like hone in this in an honorship, like a humbleship kind of way, even though you'll like feel and see yourself as this, you'll like kind of back it down and honor this in a way, like the giving of the lessons, and this is like your grounding of it. This is like your grounding of it and knowing that you are of this energy. That's interesting. Blue popped up. And being able to communicate in this kind of energy. Like in an emotional, like, sincerity way. Okay? Which is why you'll have the water, the kingfisher, and also the earth within it. And being able to be nurturing. I feel the Queen of Pentacles in Earth, and being able to be nurturing with it, but you will like connect in a different kind of way with others, and because you won't feel all this in your subconscious, all these insecurities will then be upside down, and you'll be able to relay the message without hidden alternatives to make yourself feel more in your ultimate kingship. You'll just be kind of mentally and emotionally in your kingship, but be able to not like be as like on a high horse about it, and a disgusting high horse about it. Okay, like, and it's like that's your inward challenge with it when it comes to receiving all this and some of the burdensomes that's on you, but yet you're putting more work into it and understanding that everyone has this potential, and it's not just one person in this whole world that is doing that, or that is that. Same thing with the feminines. You'll understand that that feminine is their ultimate feminineship for their own kind of like ultimate kingship, to have these real Tula vessels within their own personalities. And it's like, I feel like you're going to be able to step into the understanding of a condor as a shaman of death. Okay. And that's the message you're giving out. Whether it be to someone that needs this, or you receiving it in a level that is going to rise you to be able to kind of teach this loyalty, either it be with people themselves, or this loyalty within yourself of your own passions and drives and emotional fulfillment and wishes within themselves, and really being able to understand their own personal protection and stripping of illusions, and having their own celebration and reuniting with their own soul family within this sensitivity of that there were so many insecurities within all of this. It's a lot. But so those of you that are really catching on to what I am saying, you are going to be able to understand the loyalty and being humble too, and giving this message in a more pure way. And that's why teaching is here. Over loyalty with burdens. So it's like you're going to be teaching this. Alright, and so these are my little cards that I made. Words of Wisdom. Oracle Unicorns, Words of Wisdom, that's what it is. Virgo helped me to come up with a name for this. Words of Wisdom, Oracle Unicorns, Words of Wisdom deck that I made. Alright, what kind of messages do we have for our dear Libras? Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you know, all of those Libras out there. This kept one come out, so we're going to put this one out. And that one, and this one. Okay. Okay. The overall energy with this is watch it unfold, and it says don't leave on top of that. Don't leave, watch it unfold the way it's meant to unfold. Take what resonates, leave the rest, because these are very specific for a very specific few that really like see the leveling up within the message, okay? And if it doesn't resonate, I greatly apologize. There are definitely a lot of awesome readers out there that can help you in your own specific scenario. Yeah. You have a wish that's coming true within like a loyalty of a pack that you feel in your intuition, your own knowing. And it's bringing a full cycle of ending of your burdens and processing subconscious secret inner knowings. But for some of you, when you read this, you'll get the message that is needed without me saying anything upon this matter. Okay? And that says mushrooms. Just so you know what that says. Okay? So, processing, wish, put that over that, connection, family, loyalty, wolf pack. Watch it unfold. Okay. Thank you so much, Libras, for watching. And all of you viewers, those crosswatchers also, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That is greatly amazing. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, just email me. My email is in the description box below. And if you would like to donate to my channel, that information is in the description box below as well. Thank you so much for coming in and viewing, and I will see y'all next week, everyone. Goodbye.